I know what this music's from. It's Toy Day from Animal Crossing. Aww. Okay. Sorry. I got so distracted. What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and it is November 22nd of 2025, and I am doing my HPJ podcast. Welcome to podcast number 20, the actual number 20, as we are going into the holiday season. Actually, I'm going to turn this down just a bit because it doesn't seem like my neighbors are playing no music downstairs, for thanks God. So, I didn't do a podcast last week because I was actually watching a charity stream for Mr. Some Call Me Johnny. So I was very much focused on that, getting some things for myself together. And now here I am, taking advantage of a free 1 week off from work to do some podcasts for you guys. And I hope you guys are excited about it just like I am. So, we're not even beginning because so much happened. I want to start off actually with the charity stream that I got to watch. So, Some Call Me Johnny is a content creator on YouTube and Twitch, and primarily on YouTube. He does video game reviews, retrospectives. He does a lot of live streaming, and he's an amazing person. If you ever get the chance to meet Some Call Me Johnny in person, please do say hi. Don't scare him off, because I know some of you guys have some banding issues. You guys cannot scare off streamers and famous people, just people in general. Be nice, courteous. If you can't say, if you know he's with his friends or family and he's busy, respect that. Because some of you don't know the levels of personal space, and you need to. Okay? When they say back up, they mean back up. They love you, but they need some personal space. That's all. Especially with all the crazy shit that happened at TwitchCon. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get into the charity stream with some positive before we go into the crazy. So, Some Call Me Johnny every year has, for the last 10 years, I believe, has been doing charity streams for Extra Life. Extra Life is a nonprofit organization that helps with um, giving money to those in need, primarily children, and assist helping children and those who are in need. I think they more so work with hospitals with that. And Johnny is one of many thousands of people who do Extra Life events in support of the cause that Extra Life does, which is helping out, just the multitude of people in need, and especially children. There are a lot of children in hospitals that don't get a lot of support, and Extra Life helps with that. And actually, it even starts with us. So Johnny and his friends get together and they do these charity events. They play video games for a period of time and they raise money. Over this past weekend, Johnny raised over $6,000 and donated it to Extra Life to help the um, Children's Hospitals of Philadelphia. And it's a very courteous thing for Johnny to do. But Johnny is known for helping with a lot of these charity events. He's such an amazing person. He has such an amazing group of friends and family as well. They came in, they stopped by, they said hi, they helped him with the stream, everything. And it's just it's nice to be in the Some Call Me Johnny live stream because it's just so heartwarming. It's so entertaining, and there's so many memes. The memes are real, and they were just amazing. You cannot force a meme. You cannot force an amazing interaction and things getting clicked, which is crazy. Which is crazy to say, but it's true. Just some things just have to happen naturally. So for Johnny's stream this year, he decided to do the charity stream for his Pokemon Gen 2 Living Decks. And he went all over Johto and Kanto, battling the gym leaders, dealing with Team Rocket, and just the crazy shenanigans going to Gen 2. He's not done yet. He still has to catch the rest of the Johto Pokemon, which he said he'll get to at a later time. But he wanted a head start with the Gen 2 stream, with the Gen 2 with Johto and getting Johto Pokemon for his living dex. So if you guys don't know what a Pokemon living dex is, basically it's not just capturing every Pokemon and having it registered in your Pokedex. It's having access to every Pokemon. That's right, the whole evolution line. So if it's, split evolutions like Slowpoke into Slowking and Slowbro, he's gonna have one of each of those. A Slowking, a Slowbro. He's gonna have both of them. He's gonna have a Poliwhirl and a Poliwrath and a Politoed, Gorbis, a Huntail, Gallade, and um, Gardevoir, all of that, the whole shebang. So Johnny's living dex is currently just going through Johto right now, and he started off last weekend, getting all the Johto Pokemon that he can, going through the game, and it was really amazing. He used an emulator to emulate things, which worked out pretty well for everything. He is working on getting the Pokemon. He's doing a lot. It was a really amazing stream. I ended up joining in on the stream as well, donating $15. I didn't win anything through the raffle, unfortunately. Which, hey, it happens to me. I never win raffles. But it was just a courteous thing of donating, which was something I've always wanted to do. This year I donated $15, and I even got a Pokemon named as well. So when Johnny catches Skarmory, that Skarmory is going to be named Cyber Harpie, because of course, and which definitely is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, and it was just amazing. A lot of people donated. They had so many heartwarming stories to tell, so it was a lot um, in the stream. I mean, we got to watch Pokemon, Johnny's friends, family. It was a whole array of things. It was just really, really cool. So after that, I didn't really do much. Work has been crazy because we're getting ready before the holiday season and our vacation. Then my children just have no filter. Um, Sadly, if you guys live in the Bay Area, if you live in Oakland, there was an unfortunate shooting. Um, Not one, two shootings actually. One was at the high school here in Oakland. A teenager was shot. I believe the teenager is fine. The teenager is in the hospital in intensive care, and is on the process of recovering. But unfortunately, at the college, one of the colleges here, Laney College, the coach unfortunately was shot and passed away. They did apprehend and get the shooter, and the shooter is going to trial for manslaughter in the first degree. So yeah, it's a pretty big situation going on with that. But my heart goes out to the families and the victims of this situation, of those situations. The students walked out from both Laney and Skyline High School here in Oakland, in solidarity of those that were shot, and just the issues with gun violence that still plagues these days, and something needs to be done. So, to the students that I've worked with, and those who I haven't worked with but work with in the future, or maybe even having a chance to work with your children, my heart goes out to many of you. I'm so proud of so many of you as well for taking the initiative and standing up to things that we've been trying to correct and still need to have corrected, because guns are not the answer, and it's just so heartbreaking, both of these situations. They really are, especially how near and dear they are to me, because I was a student at Laney. I never personally met the coach there, but my sister had, and she knew of him. And then through my job, I used to work at Skyline High School. This is like over a decade ago. but I did know some of the staff there, and yeah, it is just it's just shaking. It really is. It's just really shaking. But like I said, my heart goes out to everyone affected by this, and we're just in that process of healing. We really are. And it sucks, you know, with everything and how everything has been transpiring. How is our government doing it? Well, with everything government related going on this past week, I just don't know. Just sometimes you just have to say fuck them. They are so just ratchet and ghetto and just incoherent to every bit of situation that's going on. And this doesn't change until the voters change it. And we gotta make smart decisions. I mean, not everything's gonna be perfect, we know, but it's just smart decisions need to be made. From there, Amethyst Mandala, I need to do a video on that because all the cards have been revealed from the advanced deck. It comes out next week, isn't it? No, not next week, but the week after next week. The first week of December is when Amethyst Mandala come out. I will go buy a Amethyst Mandala deck for my locals. I did talk to DFG. They said they will have some in stock, so I will go get one. And don't worry, I'll have them. I need to go get it. I really want to play Sukuyamon. I'm so happy that Sukuyamon cards are not only being updated in that deck, but we're getting so many different things into the fixed things. Oh, I'm super happy. I'll wait to the video and I'll talk about it there. Why I'm super happy, because there's so many reprints in that set I'm so happy about, and I cannot wait to get them. In addition to that, because I know some people are going to ask me some more questions about everything that came out this week. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, if you haven't seen anything that I posted recently, we're getting another 3-in-1 deck, just like we did with the Legendary 5Ds decks. Which, yes, I did purchase my Legendary 5D decks. I have 3 of them. I will be collecting the cards that I need from it, and then trying to build decks from it as well. They gave you a lot of stuff in these 3-in-1 decks that I'm going to do separate videos for each respective deck, and then go from there, because I really enjoying this new product. So for those who don't know or don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Legendary decks came out yesterday, November 21st of 2025. This Legendary deck, this structured deck is a 3-in-1 structure deck. It's 3 structure decks in one, and you're basically paying for all 3. It's a deck based off of Yusei Fudo and his Speed Warrior, his Synchron / Warrior Synchro / Stardust Dragon deck. Then there's Crow Hogan, the best friend of Yusei Fudo, the Joey Wheeler, if you will, who runs Black Wings. And then Miss Akiza Zinski, one of the female main protagonists, and she is the duelist that runs the Black Rose Dragon deck with the plants and the Rose Dragons. Yeah, it's very well constructed decks for a modern era. They have a lot of modern cards in it. It's a lot of things in it that people just could not wait to get their hands on. I'm one of them, and I was so happy yesterday when I got mine, because at the time I was recording, I did go pick up 3. It's Akiza, Yusei, and Crow all in one. And it's all their iconic monsters, a deck built for each of them all in one. It's really good. Also, Yusei has so many secret monsters, it's crazy. But with how a lot of them interact with each other, I can see why there's so many of them there. But I was also quite taken back because there was no Quick Draw Synchron, which would have been really nice to see a reprint of Quick Draw Synchron. Like, Konami, you can play Quick Draw Synchron in here? I mean, Akiza's deck barely had any plant monsters in it. It just had a whole bunch of cards for Black Rose, and maybe a handful of plant monsters in it. But yeah, and then Crow didn't have his typical Black Wings, but the ones that have always been there, they were there. They're there. If you haven't seen my video, go check out my video. And then probably after this, I'm going to do a video for that. Um, then SpongeBob and Patrick, they're in Sonic. They're in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. The Bikini Bottom racetrack, the music for it, and Patrick and SpongeBob are in the game. I was playing it earlier, and I was actually playing it yesterday when I got home, playing with SpongeBob and Patrick. Mainly just SpongeBob. I'm not too much of a Patrick Star fan. I respect Patrick, so I got to play with SpongeBob. But I was so mad because there's no voice acting in it, and there's no Tom Kenny. And I wanted to hear, the laugh and the giggle and the interactions between Sonic and SpongeBob. Oh, I'm so mad. But then, for those who don't know, if you got the DLC for Pac-Man World 2 Repack, Sonic's in the game, but him nor Eggman speak. Yeah, and then they have Green Hill Zone playing. The Green Hill Zone from Sonic Generations Act 2, more specifically, is what they use. And then, you get the little icons and stuff within the game. There's a hat for Pac-Man as well that you can become Sonic. Well, you get Sonic's hat. It's just cosmetic. It doesn't change anything because I recently just got the witch's hat for Pac-Man. By basically completing the level, by doing certain missions in the level, and then doing the time trial with bronze or higher, then you get certain additional items. You can get new music for the jukebox. You can get little I forget what those things are. They're little things you get out the toy vendors, and that was in there as well. Like you get little replicas of Pac-Man, the enemies, the ghosts, and even Sonic's friends are there too. Amy, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Dr. Eggman, the Batniks and stuff. So it's a really cool DLC. You get Green Hill Zone Act 1, that's very more platformy. And then Green Hill Zone Act 2, which is very grind heavy. Because, funny story, guys. Pac-Man can grind on rails. And it's a very different variation of Pac-Man. Pac-Man World 2 is very different from what Pac-Man World 2 initially was. Where, there's an additional set of levels and story after you beat the main game. And then there's a secret boss, but I think you have to 100% the game. I'm not 100% the game, just to battle the boss from the previous game. Who's, spoilers, he's upset because he didn't get invited to Pac-Man's birthday party. Only to find out that he used the paper to wipe his booty with. It's hilarious, but also it's just damn, really? So yeah, and then, pretty much for that, I think Pac-Man is next month. Now that we're talking about it. And then we got DLC for Pac-Man. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Yeah, we got free DLC coming. Where it's Ooh La La. No, it's not Ooh La La. It's Nights from Nights in the Dreams. I from Super Monkey Ball. And then Tangle and Whisper. They're making their 3D debut. In the Sonic Racing games. They're going to be playable characters in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. And it's free DLC. That means you don't have to pay for it. It's free. So if you have the game, all you have to do is upload your game, update it, and then bam, you get them for free. The next 3 months. So next month will be Nights, which is ironic because Nights aesthetic fits Christmas so well. I is going to be January, and then Tangle and Whisper are going to be February, which is really cool. And Tangle and Whisper are from the IDW comics. They're friends of Sonic the Hedgehog. They're really cool. I think they're both lemurs, which is a big one there too, because we never had lemurs in the Sonic franchise, and now we have 2. And Tangle and Whisper are awesome. Tangle and Whisper are awesome. If you haven't read the IDW comics, please go read the IDW comics. they're awesome. Tangle and Whisper, oh my goodness. I have so many positive things to say about Tangle and Whisper. Because I love Tangle and Whisper. Tangle and Whisper are awesome. So please go, read the IDW comics to learn more about Tangle and Whisper, because they're both cool. Then from there, is there any other things that have happened? A game I think people have never thought I'd return to, for a collaboration that I never saw coming. I was playing Subway Surfers, and Subway Surfers had a collaboration with Among Us. You think I joke, but I'm legit serious. They had a collaboration with Among Us. And the collaboration basically was that so you went through a mission mode where you played as crewmate versions of the iconic characters um in the series. And you played them while playing through a series of different levels and no, not a series of different levels. But there were different stages that you ran through, and you collected the emergency uh, tokens. And the more tokens you collected, the more prizes that you got. Of course, if you can watch an ad to double or triple those prizes, and then you were able to then obtain, after a certain amount of runs, once you completed the missions and you obtained as many of the tokens as you could, you were then able to obtain an Among Us character, and you can switch. They're permanent. You can switch between them once you have completed the mission. You basically just had to go through every mission and collect various things for that mission. It was just really, really cool. So I did that for about a day and a half. No, for a full day. I did it for a full 24 hours, and I got all the members that were available for the Among Us DLC. And so it was, because they're all in the forms of crewmates that are just running through the, stuff that you run through with, um, I should remember this, that you get and you run through with Subway Surfers. So it was really nice to play that. I know Subway Surfers, which people play Subway Surfers in 2025. Yeah, I know. And I was, like I said, I was just as shocked too, because I never thought they would have crossed over with Among Us, let alone take this long to cross over. So during the crossover, basically, you got to explore past areas with the crewmates, with each of the characters based off the crewmates that you play in Among Us. So like there was one for Jake, there was one for Tally. I don't remember all the names of the characters, but it was like 6 of them. And then the guard that chases you, the one that has the dog, yeah, he has a crewmate one, and he was the imposter, if you will. So yeah, that was really, really cool to get. So yay. Yeah, so I got my crewmate and everything, and it was really cool. Then from there, what other games did I play? Puzzle and Dragons just had their event. Oh, Digimon is live. If you have not seen it, Digimon is live now in Japan. Um, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode is the MP monster for the event. So save your MP, because you're going to need it for Imperial Dramon, who basically is just Omnimon 2.0, but not as broken as Omnimon 2.0, because Omnimon teams are real. They're real. And then, what else is it with what's going on? So yeah, Omnimon's back, but then they have like additional Digimon that are added to it from the Digimon 02 series. So TK Kari are in their teenage forms with their Digimon. They can armor Digivolve. There are armored Digivolve Digimon in there as well. The best Digimon in it are Imperial Dramon, Dragon Mode, Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode. Um, what was it? Um, Imperial Dramon Paladin Mode. There's teams being built around some of the new Digimon too. So it's like the old stuff plus the new stuff, and it's just one big old ball of fun. There are going to be two separate machines. I've already seen it from the JP server. There's two different machines: the O2 machine and then the OG machine. So if you haven't got anything from the OG machine, that's your chance to get some stuff from the OG machine. Because I'm missing Sora on my main account. That's the only one I don't have. I don't have a Sora. And I have everybody else but Sora on my main account. My secondary account has everybody, I think except for maybe Izzy. No, I think he even has Izzy and Mimi. So my main account just doesn't have Mimi or Sora. But I have TK Kari, Joe, Matt, Ty, Omnimon. And I have some of like the friends and stuff along the way. A lot of people mentioned this too. Edamon and Leomon are in the game, but we didn't get Metal Edamon or Saber Leomon. But we got Daemon. Yeah, Daemon, Mummymon, Arukennymon. I mean, because they were the main antagonists. The final antagonist, of course, was it Venom? Was it Belial Vandemon, or as he's known as Malo Myodismon, made his appearance. Then he's the final boss in the dungeons. You have to beat him in the main dungeons. Black War Greymon's in the game. Yeah, it's just so many different Digimon. The DNA Digimon are there as well. So yeah, it's really really cool with everything that's going on in the game. So if you haven't, well, we don't know when NA is getting it for our server, but it will eventually come. So don't worry yourself about it. Just know that it'll eventually come, and we're gonna have fun playing it when it comes out. I will spend as much money as I can on it. I ain't gonna lie, because I want to buy the Orb skin, which is probably gonna be an update to the Digimon Orb skin that we already have, which is the crest minus. Because I don't understand why they don't do any changes for the hearts. I think only one or maybe two orb skins did a change for the heart, and I think those were just the pixel versions. And then the fancy stuff for like the original orb skins that came out. Then they're gonna have Breakup as part of the bundle for the I forget which Digimon it is, but one of the Digimon are gonna have Breakup as their as the music theme. You break up, and then I think Standing by Your Side, which is really cool. So you're gonna have two different versions of music playing if you selected. The new Digimon token is going to be Vmon. So let's go. And then so it's gonna be Vmon in them in that one. So yeah, all the O2 cast, all the O2 Digimon, their armor Digiball forms that were in the show, the antagonist in the show. Yeah, Mummymon and Arukennymon are in the game. Their evolutions actually. They're transforming cards as well. So they change from their human form, they become their Digimon form. And then from there, just a additional occurring cast of some old favorites and stuff as well. So it's really cool. I haven't got a chance to see everything because what was his name? Gummy is recently just did it. He said he's gonna do some more stuff. If not this weekend, probably during the week. So people who want to watch it, Gummy will be streaming his, and you'll be able to watch Gummy go through the Digimon collab returns NJP. As far as NA servers go, we know nothing about December. And I have a feeling we're probably going to get Digimon at the end of the year. We're going to get Digimon at the end of December. Like we did last year when we got Digimon. So everybody expect for your Imperial Dramon teams to be what's running. If it's not Paladin mode, it's going to be regular Imperial Dramon. I think regular Imperial Dramon is 3-color. Yeah, and he's supposed to be 3 colors. He's supposed to be red, blue, green. So that's a rare time we've had red, blue, and green. But because he's main protagonist Digimon, he's gonna get a lot of love, just like Omnimon did. And then Shurimon, the Fairytimon, Housemon, Digmon, and them are all in the game as well. Like all the armor evolutions from the series are in the game. Ken is in the game. Ken, Ichijoji, and Stingmon, they're in the game. They're more focused on green teams. Funny enough, they're green and purple, and they focus on green setup as well. Because Mimi, Mimi, Izzy, and Ken are where the green teams are really going to focus on. So look out for that, because that's going to be really cool to watch. Is see how these green teams are going to flourish because of their inclusion. But it's only time will tell. There's supposed to be some new awakening that's supposed to come out, and Black or Greymon's supposed to hold Havoc, and he's supposed to like be the precursor to it. But a lot of people are saying it might be a new collab coming out after that's supposed to definitely have the new. I think it's basically like no weapon assist, and you gain like additional benefits from it, which I guess is cool. So there's probably gonna be like dungeons later on that, those dungeons that say, no weapon assist here. Let's give you more of an added bonus to things in it. So I can't really see because I haven't really focused too much on like a lot of the new changes. Like I've seen a lot of new changes. The new changes are too bad, but it's just like, all right, are we done? All right, we're done. So yeah, and then what else was it that I'm trying to think of? Because there's so much stuff. It really is. But it's still awesome to see Digimon O2. Because I love O2. I love O. I hope we get 3. But I like to know what exactly they do with 3. Because what do you do with Tamers? They'll be changed forms. Rika and Renamon into Sakuyamon. Um, Biomerge into the Megas. We'll get to see who would be the MP Digimon. Probably Gallantmon Crimson mode if they're going in that direction. Or if it's Gallantmon, it might as well just go ahead and be Gallantmon. Um, because there's so much you can easily do with now that you can just buy MP um, characters with your monster points. But you have to save up that much monster points. I need to start selling off some monsters myself so I can get some more. So that I can get Imperial Jamal when he comes. I know he'll be a bundle as well, but I'm greedy like that. And I want 2 Imperial Jamal. Don't judge me. Well, Imperial Jamon, Paladin mode. If you guys don't know Paladin mode, that's the Digimon variant from the movie where Diaboromon returns. It's the proper movie. It's not butchered up like we got the first 2 Digimon movies in Digimon for when Digimon came out. Because there was so much cut out from Digimon O2 movie that was spliced into the Digimon original movie. Yeah, which is because if you guys don't know, fuck it, I tell you. So the original Digimon movie that the states got, that we got internationally, is not the proper movie. It's the first movie and the second movie cut up into one. They have totally 2 different antagonists, and they tried to play it off basically as like, oh, there's one antagonist for these 2 movies. It's the same antagonist, and it's not. And the original movie for the Digimon first movie was Diaboromon, who was a virus Digimon that infected the planet and was looking for a child. Um, to basic that he was trying to kill off. He got note that the Digidestined were coming to find him to stop him, that's when he tried to send a missile straight to. Um, they were trying to send a missile over to um, to Ty's house, and luckily they stopped them. They stopped it and everything. Now the second movie is not the return of Diaboromon. That's movie number 3. Movie number 2 is when the O2 kids are together. This is, I believe, after they beat Kid, and they know about the golden digi eggs and everything, and the script is completely different. Ty, Izzy, Joe, Matt, Sora, and Mimi are captured by Wendigomon, a Digimon who is corrupted by um, an evil virus that was left over from during the first movie. It tried to consume. Um, it was trying to look for Wallace. You guys don't know who Wallace is. He's the blonde haired kid that was in the Digimon O2 movie that they end up interacting with. Yeah, that kid. And his Digimon Lopmon got infected. Or Cocomon, I'm sorry, Cocomon. Because they never showed Lopmon, the chocolate version of Terriermon. So he's the first Digimon to have two. He's the first member to have 2 Digimon on his side. And because of this, um, they really just tried to pan it out. Like I remember when they released, if you guys ever remember the promo for the Digimon movie, oh, it was horrible. They had Lopmon there. They had Terriermon and Lopmon, but they had Lopmon colored as Terriermon. And it was still, thankfully, the same VA for Terriermon that's used in O3. I mean, Tamers, but like the whole process of it is that Terriermon can Golden Armor Digivolve. So he's just like the others. It's just that his Golden Armor Digivolution require his Armor Digivolution is only tied to the Metal, the Golden Digi Egg. So he needs the Golden Digi Egg to Digivolve, similar to that of Vmon, who Digivolves into Magnamon. So, yeah, it's a crazy instance, but it's true. This is how they fluctuate everything. From there, there's this longevity of things that go on within that movie. The kids are captured. They're trying to figure out why they've shrunk into their younger. They become younger, basically because the virus is taking over the emotions of Cocomon, who's tracking down Wallace. The O2 cast comes in and saves the day. Magnamon and Golden Rapidmon take on Creepymon, or as he's known, Evil Cherubimon, from the virus. They defeat him. They defeat the virus. Cherubimon then becomes a Digi Egg, and Cocomon is reborn. And hopefully Cocomon becomes Tutorimon at this point. But we haven't. No, we do see Wallace. Oh, we do see him. We have seen Wallace. Yes, we have seen Wallace. Wallace is in. What movie is Wallace in? The last Kizuna movie. We see Wallace. In that game. So yeah, shout outs to Wallace. We did get to see Wallace, and while seeing Wallace in that movie, the other movie I'm sure many of you are probably going to ask me to talk about next is what was it? I'm trying to think too. Sorry guys, it's been a minute since I had to give a shit. No, but it's yeah, so it's Wallace, and then it's yeah, it was Wallace and Say Today, and then the third movie is Diaboromon. That's the one that that's the one everybody talks about, that everybody has actually seen, is the one with Diaboromon. So What else was there I wanted to talk about? Because I'm going to do a movie for Amethyst Mandala, which I know you guys are going to be excited about seeing. And then, Amethyst Mandala, talking about that. I'll pick up the deck. Not really much to talk about with Yu-Gi-Oh! Although there is something to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh's next 3-in-1 deck set is coming out in March of 2026. It's going to be Mitsurugi, Sky Striker, X-Saber. Helping X-Saber bring in their OCG imports. The imports of the Sky Strikers that we never got, and then probably some imported stuff for Mitsurugi that we never got here in the States. Which ones? I don't know, because I've never played anything from Mitsurugi. I'm not interested in. I think it's a ritual deck. I don't know what type of archetype it is. I could honestly tell you 100% here, honestly, I could care less unless I'm gonna recruit the cards myself, and I haven't. So it's definitely just a major assortment of things with a deck like that. So hey, it is what it is. Then from there, what else is there I want to bring up? Oh, so yeah, they're gonna have those sets in there. We're gonna see a lot of reprints. We're gonna probably hopefully see maybe some real structure, because it's nice that they're finally caring about structure decks again, and then maybe this time they'll get it right, because putting a large array of cards into one does not make it do it. So yeah, that is it. Oh shit, I blanked out. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just, I've been very tired from work and everything, and I'm not doing anything today outside of maybe just getting up, taking a shower, brushing teeth. Actually, I'm not brushing my teeth. I need to do that, and probably just sitting around the house. I did get paid, so I don't know if I really want to go spend any money right now. I just want to wait things out for some other things to happen and just live my best life, which is the best thing I can possibly do. I am tired, and I'm shocked I'm not hungry, but I will be eating once I get done with this podcast, because I'm going to take some time between podcast 20 and podcast 21 to do those things. And yeah, like I said, I'm just enjoying my longevity of things. So, I smacked my ass right into that. I'm sorry, I'm also playing Subway Surfers, because why not? Is there any use for Yu-Gi-Oh? Probably, in terms of dueling, it's probably not. And I haven't played Master Duel in ages, so don't even ask me about that. Yeah, not really, like I said, just not much. That I really wanted to talk too much about. I just wanted to make sure that I got everything together. Outside of that, guys, I'll be off for the next week. I will be, what I'll be doing? I will be at home, on vacation, resting, getting me some much needed rest, because I need it. I'm old. My body keeps hurting me. So, I will be resting. Okay? So I love you guys. Now, if I'm in the process of this and I start building some deck, I'll build some deck. But outside of that, I ain't really getting too much effort into things. I just want to get me some rest, get me some sleep, enjoy life. Just relax. Also, I got some chips. I'm buying some chips. I got some, I got food in here that I can eat with my chips. I got some chili. I made some chili at work, and I bring it home. I want to go eat that. Oh my god, I put my foot in that chili. Well, actually, no, I really didn't put my foot in that chili. But it's not that I look. So listen, yeah, let me tell you this, okay? So I ain't afraid to tell y'all this, okay? So, I didn't cook my chili. I just took some Bush's baked beans, that we ordered, and that's how I made it. Now, if I was making my own beans, oh my goodness, y'all, I'd have been putting my foot in them bangs. Let me tell y'all, you wanna know how I make some beans? Okay, so first what I do is, so this is what I do with my beans. So I take my beans, and I soak them, right? I soak them overnight. Take them, put them in the pot, let them boil. Not at work, at home. I put them in the pot. Now, at work, they have us order canned beans. I take those beans, I wash them off, and I put them all in a pot. Put my seasonings to them. Now, if I need to put the meat to it, I'll thaw the meat out, and I'll put the meat into a pan. I'll cook it, and then I'll drain off the fat, and then I pour that sucker right into that pot of beans, and I mix it together. And then bam. And I get the chips, I give them to my kids. There you go. Now, for those who are going to ask, what type of meat do I use? Okay, so depending on the recipe, it was either turkey nachos or beef nachos. Both went over very well, by the way. And then I had to make a vegetarian option because, of course, because the thing was that I had to have some for the veggie nachos, okay? I know some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with your job? My job has a lot of mental, emotional, and financial issues, okay? Don't come for me. I just get it. I just do it so I can get my money, so I can check, and I can buy food for myself. Now, any other blades and things. Now, what beans do I use? Alright, so everybody's chili is a little different. Or everybody's nacho, setup is different. For this film. I use black beans, pinto beans, and red beans. No, not red beans, kidney beans. Or was it red beans? Personally, I just use one bean. Whichever bean I can find that's close to me. So it's either pinto or black beans. I love black beans because I'm a black bean kid. I love me some black beans. Black beans, delicious. But, no, I make my own chili, and my chili tastes better than just going out to get some chili. Unless it's Bush's Baked Beans chili. Or they're pinto beans, and their pinto beans is so fucking delicious. And I like eating, I eat beans again, and I'll try to burn myself out, which is always a good thing. And then my kids love it, because I put all types of seasoning in my meat. I season the meat. The same seasoning I do for the meat is the same seasoning that I do for the beans. It's a combination of dark chili powder, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, because that's in there too. Then it's chili powder, chili lime, cumin. That's it. That's like that's 8 seasonings right there. And I put all that, I mix it together, both with the meat and with the chili, and bam, there you go. Can I do some other things? I don't put thyme in mine. If I had the oregano, maybe. But then I don't want it to taste too, I want to get too crazy with it. But yeah, that's simply what I do. My kids enjoy it. My kids love when I cook. And I put my foot into it. I really do. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't really have much else to talk about for today's video. So do stay tuned for the next podcast, which will be podcast number 21. I'm not going to spoil anything for it. I'm just going to tell you guys, podcast 21 is going to be dedicated to a duelist. So with that said and done, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, because it helps out tremendously. Hit the notification bells to be informed of when I upload more content. And you guys, happy holidays. And I hope you guys have fun, whether it's with friends, co-workers, or family, or a combination of those. And with that said, HPJ signing out. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.